Hey everybody. When I'm filming this, it's Tuesday. It's pretty late. I just got done working. Um, long day, long day. One of those 14-hour days. They catch up with you a little bit. But one of the great things about working from home is that I can work, and then on my personal computer, I'll have streaming with YouTube friends and listening to videos and sitting on lives and listening and jump in the chats every once in a while and go back to work. It's really it is nice that I can be able to do that. So I know that not everybody has that availability and the ability to do that, and it is something that I'm grateful for. But even though I had a really long day, and I'm really tired, but I'm gonna go play with the kiddo here in a little bit before I go to bed. He's got a new video game he likes, but I got some cool mail and wanted to share real quick. So first, I got a card from Christian, Hobby Hound. I'm glad you did, because I didn't have your new address. So awesome. Very glad to have that. And then you and I are gonna hook up here soon, if we haven't already, and talk some Star Wars. So that's coming up. I'm excited to share that with everybody. I also got a card from RJ Collect Sets. Typically when I get something from RJ, it's because I won something. And this time it wasn't. I didn't necessarily win anything. He was doing this cool rip of Golden Age, and just for funsies, for giggles. And he's like, hey, if you guys want anything, just let me know and I'll send them to you. And usually I don't jump in on it, but I happen to really like Golden Age because I like how random it is. And so I'm like, nobody's going to want X and X card, and I think I will really dig it. So I just threw out there, I was like, hey, if nobody wants these, I'll certainly take them. And excited to see what I get. So here we go. This, I think, is my only Joe Jackson card. Super cool. I didn't have any Joe Jackson. Again, I like the random stuff. Here's Doc Holliday. How super cool is that? Okay, fun. Dusty Baker. And the reason some of these I asked for because I know they're TTMers. So Dusty Baker, very cool. Hopefully he will start TTMing again. The Sundance Kid. I think those are so cool. Here we go. Butch Cassidy. Those two got to go together, right? How fun is that? I love old Westerns. Richard Dreyfuss TTMs. So I was excited to get that one. Okay, Cadillac Ranch. Again, super random, but I was like, you know what? I've been there. I know exactly where that is. And this picture looks way better than it does in real life. Just so we're on the same page. I thought that was kind of cool because I've been there. Oh, Pat Priest, I think, signs TTM. I'm pretty sure she does. Chuck Connors. Okay, Chuck Connors is the Rifleman, and it's my all-time favorite Western. I watched it so much when I was a kid. You know, Chuck Connors, he had the rifle, and he didn't even have to pull the trigger. He just locked it. Right, Chuck Connors as the Rifleman. It was so cool. It was so cool. And it was super sweet. Pete Rose. Very cool. Actually, did not even remember throwing my name in the hat for that one, but very excited to have that one. Pete does not sign TTM. So if anybody's saying that they're getting Pete Rose TTMs, just saying. RJ, thank you so much. That was really cool. That was fun. Next, I got something from Mr. 95 Cents. Now, I think I did win something. It's hard to remember because he always throws in extras. So I think I won this card, which is awesome. It is a 1979 Cowboys team leaders. As a Cowboys fan, super excited about that. We have Dorsett, Tony Hill, Harvey Martin. And then there were 5 players tied with 2 interceptions each. Cliff Harris, the great Cliff Harris. D.D. Lewis was very good. Benny Barnes, Randy Hughes, and Aaron Kyle. But how fun is that? And like I said, he always throws in extras. He really hooked me up this time because I know Mr. 95 Cents is not only a Yankees fan, but is also a Don Mattingly fan. So I was super excited to get this one. This is an old Upper Deck SP. I think it's 94 or 95. My eyes are right, it's 94. Hard to tell when you get old. But how cool is that? I didn't have that one. And I didn't have the Star one. This is Star from 88. Now there's a bunch of different Star sets. And this is one I did not have. I was talking to him about all the Donnie baseballs he was showing, because a lot of times he'll throw them in his collection. So I'm like, just sitting here getting jealous. But he's like, I'll throw some of these in for you. I was like, what? That's amazing. Thank you. So that's going to be 2 new Donnie baseballs for the collection. 2 new pages. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. He also threw in some extras. So he knows that we are nerds that like Star Wars, and he threw this one in. And now what he doesn't know is, one, I didn't have this one because I didn't collect the Obi-Wan Kenobi set. I don't know why we didn't, but we didn't. But Bail Organa, whose real name is... I forgot the actor's name. It'll come to me in a minute. You know when you're talking and you just go blank? That's what happens to me anyway. He TTMs. Very exciting, because sometimes I look on ComC for his cards every once in a while. They're too expensive. I'm like, they're just base cards. Why are these so expensive? So excited. So I'm actually going to TTM this one. And if you do decide to TTM... I thought the name was going to come out right then. It didn't. He personalizes. So when I sent him the last one, he personalized it to Justin. So this time I'm going to send back to him, and I'm going to send it from my son. So it's personalized to my son. Ha! That's my trick. That's how I'm going to get him. Very cool. Okay, this is super fun too. It's Daryl Johnston. Moose. Now, Moose used to TTM, but I don't know if he does anymore, because I've had some cards out to him for a while that haven't come back. That's part of the game. That's part of the risk. Pudge Rodriguez, my favorite catcher of all time. Evan Carter, who's going to be super solid if he can stay healthy. Dak Prescott, don't even get me started. A Trevenant EX for the kiddo, and a gold electromagnetic radar. I know a non-Pokemon people will be like, okay, it's gold. These are like super rare. They're secret rare. So what they do is, like, when you have your checklist of everything you want, they won't even tell you the secret rare ones. I had to go to a special site to figure out how many secret rares are back there. Very cool. Thank you so much. Very excited about that. I am going to go show my son just a minute. He's going to be super excited about those. And finally, I was on a break with Doogie and Lucas over at Doogie's Dugout. Always fun when Lucas is there. And here are a couple of my hits. And then Doogie threw in some extras because he's my boy. He's my boy. Donnie Baseball. There we go. We have Michael Young was actually, I had the Rangers, so I got that one. I'm just excited to get another Michael Young. I had the Astros too, and I got this cool Jose Altuve, numbered to 25. 25 out of 25, a bookend right there for... I'll keep my comments to myself. But check out this Raleigh Fingers. It looks like a sticker. Just the design, that's just a throwback, but just a cool Raleigh autograph. I actually found a Raleigh autograph on eBay that I picked up not too long ago at a really good price. So still waiting for that one to come in. I love Hall of Fame autographs, man. Can't go wrong there. And then this one is just wonderfully weird. It's one of those Project 2020s. Who was the artist on this one? Designed by ERMBY, a Paris-based artist and illustrator. Look how wonderfully weird that is. Isn't that bizarre? I definitely didn't have this one. Okay, so here's the weird part. Here's the weird tie-in. I just got done watching Interstellar again. I hadn't seen it since it came out. Somebody was referencing it not too long ago. I'm like, I should watch that again because I don't remember how it ends. And this reminded me of the scene where, spoiler alert, by the way, it's about to come, when McConaughey's like falling into the black hole, and then he ends up in the fourth or fifth, like the third, there's like, this is the third dimension inside the fifth dimension, blah, 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 blah. And it's got all the colors, and you figure out that he's actually on the other side of the bookcase, and he's the one that was actually going through time and started the whole thing to save the human race. It kind of reminds me of that. Weird. Anyway, that was super fun. Thank you all so much for being so generous with your time and just sending some cards and just being a great part of the community and helping to brighten my day a little bit. I really appreciate it. After a long day, this was awesome. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
No!